I'm Jamie, and unless you live under a rock, you've probably seen this viral brush floating around the internet. It's been all over TikTok, but I don't know. Isn't TikTok banned? I'm not sure. I don't consume much TikTok, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But I've seen a lot of natural hair creators that I follow use this brush, and I've been dying to get my hands on it so that I could test it out on my kinky curly type 4 hair. And I finally did it. I went down the rabbit hole of watching all the reviews, and I was like, it's my turn. Because honestly, we can watch as many reviews as we want about something, but I just feel like we are all so individual, and that's why I'm such a big advocate of forming your own opinion, and not just with hair care, with life. So let's see if this was worth the 22 Australian dollars and the about 4 weeks I had to go back and forth with customer service. It was a nightmare, but let me show you how the results went. Prior to using this brush, this was my old reliable, handy dandy detangling brush. I mean, she's struggling. Look at these bristles. I liked it, but I did feel like there were a few snags, and I just kind of ignored them and kept going. I was just about to replace it because it keeps coming apart. I'm glad to have one that's in one solid piece so it doesn't come apart on me. I usually detangle my hair with water and olive oil, and then I deep condition and all the process after that. I saw someone do it and I was like, I'm gonna try. Water and like literally grabbed olive oil from my kitchen, and that's what I use to detangle my hair. So I don't personally detangle my hair in the shower. I just can't, and if I try and detangle after I wet my hair and then it starts shrinking back up in the shower, it just tangles. Like, I need to keep it tangle free, okay? Twisting and turning around itself. If you know, you know. So my first impressions on this brush were nothing impressive. I was not impressed at all. I was impressed because of the reviews, but like the quality of this feels like I got it from the dollar store. It feels really flimsy. Like, it's so lightweight, which I do love because that means it's going to be great to travel with. As for size, it obviously is bigger, but the part that you're actually brushing your hair with is about the same size. A bit wider, because this one obviously goes in to have that like hand grip. So I found myself using it like this. Let me tell you though, my last detangling day with this was an actual nightmare, and so that was my last straw. I was like, nah, my hair had just, I waited too long to do my hair. That was on me. But, so I really shouldn't take it out on this, but I was just like, I'm ready now. So I am so happy to have this in my life. I've seen dupes of these, but I wanted the real thing. And to be honest, this feels like it could be a dupe. That's how like cheap it feels, you know what I mean? This is exactly how I would expect like a dupe to be. But it's the real thing. It's the real thing. Oh God, oh God. I was so nervous as I started to brush my hair because I just did not know what to expect. I didn't want to be disappointed. I had gone through so much just to get my hands on the brush, and I just seen all these reviews and it worked for so many people. So I was like, please work for me, because if you know the feeling of, especially since moving to Australia, it's been so hard for me to get my hands on like great quality products for my hair type. So I was like, is this going to be just another thing that doesn't work for my hair? And so I was like feeling a little discouraged before I jumped into it. Aunt Jackie is not on my watch instant detangling therapy, and some water. The hair is ready to be detangled. I don't know if I'm ready to detangle it. Okay, normally when I detangle my hair, I do it in sections. As I take out my twists, I detangle them. But I really wanted to put this brush to the test and see if I can detangle in bigger sections. So we're really testing things out right now. Okay, look at what Australia has done to me. Look at these grays coming through. I'm sorry. I got my first gray hair here somewhere on this side when I first moved to Australia. So this country stresses me out. But when I did that first stroke with the brush, I felt the difference immediately. I was waiting for the resistance to happen, like for it to just snag. Like I was expecting it. I was like bracing for it, you know, like you're holding on ready for the snag to happen. The hair is damp. We've got some water. Can I run my fingers through? It's pulling, it's snagging. Finger test. It's stuck here. We're stuck here. Now let's try my old detangling brush. Do you feel like let me try my right hand now. Yeah, there's still I've been so tempted to straighten my hair to see how long it actually is, but that's shrinkage. Let's try one pass of this. Oh, oh. It's still going. It's still going. It went through. It went through. It went through. It went through. It went all the way down. I was like waiting for it to stop and snag. It just went through. What the hell? Wow. 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 Hold on. Oh. No, it's still going slowly, but it like feels like it's about to snag, but then it slowly detangles itself. Whoa. Oh, what was that? Hold on. I'm like trying to snag it. Oh. Okay. We got our first. Oh, no, it went through. Wow. And look how big this section is. Like I said, this is the easiest part of my hair to detangle, so that's what I'm used to every time I detangle my hair, but that did not happen. And I was so surprised. My boyfriend's even used this in his beard because he's like, I can never get it brushed through my beard. He always jokes that he has a type 4 beard. He brushed it right through his beard and he was like, I'm sold. Like, he used it before I even used it. He was like, oh, let's see what this is all about. And he's like, he was shook that it did not snag. So that made me even more excited to try it on myself. Oh, let's try the back section. The thing is, if I can detangle my hair in 3 sections, stop. I convinced myself that only was easy because it was the front of my hair. We're not getting through that. So yeah, it feels like it's actually like straightening them out, like to detangle them. It's like actually detangling. That one feels like it's just moving, it's just like ripping anything that's in its way. See, now that glides through. Oh, this one doesn't feel like it's pulling it. Actually, like it's not pulling from the root. My hair's not getting pulled from the root. I still have to, like, it's not like a one pass detangle for me, but it's actually detangling. And it's almost like therapeutic. Like, I'm enjoying like running this through my hair. And I'm just so happy. I feel like I was able to detangle my hair in bigger sections, which was so exciting because I feel like I have to take it like strand by strand basically. Obviously, I'm really excited to try this again and like, you know, see if the first time was a fluke, I don't know, but I really enjoyed the first experience using this. If I can trim down any part of my hair care process, it's going to make such a big difference in my life. Doing my hair is one of the things that just drains my soul. It's a lot. If you have type 4 hair, you know, it can feel like a lot at times. And I've gotten my hair routine to a point where I feel like it's easier and more manageable, and I've really worked on my mindset around taking care of my hair. Still, there's still those days where I'm just like, I cannot be bothered detangling my hair. Get someone else to do it. But this is going to be my best friend, and I'm going to really probably get another one just in case, because like in the back of my head I'm like, it's going to break. Like, it's flimsy, it's going to break. Using this, and then if I have to go back to using this, I will probably cry through every single minute of it. So I already want to get one for a backup for when and if this breaks. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a 1-year review, like how did this go after 1 year of use? What do you think? I will say I got mine off of Amazon. I can put the link in the description, but I'm in Australia, so I don't know if this is just an Australian seller. So like take that with a grain of salt. And honestly, if you're in the US, you probably like already know where you can get it. You probably get it off TikTok Shop or Amazon or directly off the website, because I feel like it's way easier to get your hands on one of these in the US or Canada than it is all the way in Australia. So I can't just walk into a store and get one of these. So if you are someone that is in Australia looking for these products, I got it off of Amazon and it was such a hassle. I tried sending it to my parcel locker and they wouldn't send it there. And then they sent it, I gave them my address, they sent it here, but the communication was not very good. I was in the process of getting a refund when it arrived, and I canceled the refund because it arrived eventually, but I was not happy. Like when I was in the customer service chat, I let them know I was not happy with the experience, and that says a lot for me because I try to avoid doing that because I understand things happen and everyone's human. So this was a process. So I'm so glad that my experience was not bad, and that I do feel like it made a difference in the process of me detangling my hair. So I was very happy about that, but getting my hands on this was a nightmare, okay? So if you're in Australia and you're trying to get your hands on one of this, just like mentally prepare yourself that it might not, even though you're ordering on Amazon, it might take a month to get there, okay? So just be prepared. Be prepared. If you've bought this in Australia and you found a way to get it that was like convenient, a great experience, let me know in the comments because I'm sure it will help someone else out that's looking for it. I will say it was $22. I would never spend that much on a brush. I never have. This was the first time, but that's how good the reviews were, you know? I mean, I don't know how much this goes for in the US. I'll look it up and put it on the screen if I can find it, but $22 for a brush that feels like it was made for the dollar store feels like a bit much, but if it does what it says it does, then I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it. So I paid for it, okay? I paid for it, and I would pay for it again because I'm gonna get a backup because I'm telling you, that's how flimsy, like I don't trust it. It does what it says it's going to do, but how long is it gonna last? That's the only issue I really have. Who knows? I could have this for the next 10 years. Who knows? This, I'm pretty sure it was like $6 and I was like, this is too much. That's too much for a brush. And here I am willing to spend another $22 to get another one. So let that speak volumes for you. Obviously, this is not sponsored, by the way. I don't know if I said that. This is not sponsored. But if you want to be sponsored so I can get another one, I mean, you know what to do. Hit me up. I would say it is worth the money. It outperforms all of my other brushes. It makes my life easier. I've only used it once. I hope it continues to be as good as it was on the first try. So we will see. I hope I can remember to do like a 1-year update of this brush. We'll see how well the video performs. Like if no one watches it, no one cares, then maybe I'll just do it for myself, okay? But it definitely did save me time, so I'm in. I am team brush. It didn't change my life. Okay, it didn't change my life, but it did save me time. And to me, that's everything. Does my hair still get tangled? Yes. Does this make it easier to detangle? Yes. But for someone else, it might work just as good as another brush, like a Tangle Teaser, or I don't know, the one that has all the legs that fans out. I don't remember what it's called. I have one, but I honestly, I didn't like that one. I'll find a picture of it. I have one of those and I tried using it on my hair and I did not like the experience. I felt like I'm going to pull my hair out. So I like that this one is like not complicated. There's not all these moving parts to it. It's very simple. It's a brush. It's like a brush, a typical brush that we all know and have used before. But yeah, I would recommend trying it. If your hair gets knotty, even if you have a looser curl pattern to what I have, I would recommend it. I would recommend it for wavy hair, type 3, all the typed hair. I think that if it can work on my hair, then it can work on anyone's hair. But obviously, you have to go and form that opinion for yourself and see if it works for you. But hopefully, if you do try it, you will love it just as much as I do. If not, hopefully you hold on to your receipt and you can return it. We are not out here wasting money in 2024, okay? Not on brushes that don't work. So let me know, have you tried this brush before? Does detangling take a long time for you like it does for me? Let me know all the tea in the comments so that I know I'm not alone. And of course, if you have any other detangling recommendations, let me know in the comments because I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing and I hope to see you tuning into another video soon. Bye!